We should do a Hogan's Heroes themed show, and Hamish can sit up there and go, I know nothing. A whole group of us walked into this pub, and this guy, this lovely, polite guy's opening the door as we walked in, and as I walked past, I just went,
Shane.
That's Shane McGowan from the
He's
Pokes.
great. He's great.
And then he went and sat in his corner in the pub. No one came over and chatted to him. And eventually people were going over and getting photographs. But he's actually... I mean,
he's also written some pretty fantastic songs.
Yeah, he certainly has.
Oh. It's not just about the door opening.
You could have wanted what?
Put a brush through my hair. I'm feeling a little bedheadish. I just... Whoa! What is this bit?
Did thinking about Shane Warne give you bed? That's really odd.
You're in good company around here. Let's do it all. Let's all do
Warnie
it.
likes them a bit rough around the edges.
Oh, Shane.
Which Aussie rock and roller's name was often abbreviated to JFK? Sorry.
Do we have the answer? We've got the answer. No one.
That was the yes eyebrow. That was the, you're on the right track. Keep
That was an
going.
encouraging eyebrow.
Yeah, if I do this, keep going. If I go, it means you're on the right track. If I do this,
Excellent.
don't.
And I get that all the time.
Sorry, I can't lift this eyebrow. That's why you never get it.
No, the reason I never get it is very complicated.
A little boy in the park, he's eating sweeties. And an old man comes up to him and goes, you know what, you live a lot longer if you don't eat sweeties. Little boy goes, oh yeah, my granddad lived to be 90. The guy goes, really? And did he eat sweeties? He goes, no, but he minded his own business. Why do you need such a massive speaker?
To make it sound like it's in church, pretty much.
It does. We had one of them in my old boarding school. Exactly the same.
Yeah.
Except you're not a naked priest, obviously. Apart from that, exactly the same.
In fact, a big night for Cold Chisel was a gig at Selena's, drinks at the Bourbon and Beefsteak, breakfast at Sweetheart's, collapsing in Hyde Park.
And in between, didn't you go to Todd McKinney's house?
I didn't realise that Alan and Miff were... I just didn't twig that they were... I knew they were lying down there. I didn't think they'd be looking back up at me as I was in kind of G-string, fishnets and Rocky Horror outfit and finished the show by going like that.
Can I just...
All I can say is the Glad Wrap did not cover your lunch. And I have not recovered.
Bugger off, Scott.
Here are the bits you've been waiting for.
Oh, correct. The naughty bits, the rude bits.
If you've got children, if you've got sensitive animals like whippets, if Granny isn't up for it, send them all to bed. This is going to get nasty.
Yeah, absolutely. And if my mum and dad are watching, Nance and Ed, please turn off now. You'll never look at me in the same way again.
Because these are the rude bits.
Correct. And the best lady to start with the rude bits is Madonna.
She's right. She had all sorts of interesting motivational techniques. You know, it used to be things like, guy, was that a good take? Well, I thought it was pretty good. Did it make you dick hard? And there's another time, like, she said to the drummer, our drummer, Sugarfoot Moffat, he couldn't figure out some songs. So when do I come in on the song? I'm not sure. She said, you come in when I do this! And,
Wow.
And I remember him sitting there going, right, I'm still not entirely sure where I come in.
I had a moment when I met Guy earlier.
Are you, darling?
Oh, don't.
Are you tearing up?
Do you need it?
Where to what?
Oscar Wilde once said the definition of a gentleman is somebody who can play the accordion but chooses not to. But he also said, not tonight, Lord Bosie, I've got an arse like the flag of Japan.
Our dear friend Pavarotti used to have quite an appetite, apparently, not just for food.
Yes.
For the ladies, would sometimes order, after the show, 2 ladies. No, stay with me.
Oh, we're with you, Miff. Don't worry about that.
One to hold up the stomach.
Oh, that's fantastic. Imagine if she got tired and dropped it.
But if you order two, is that like a deal? Do you get a garlic bread and Coke with that as well?
Oh, it's horrible.
In a chromatic scale, what is the note one semitone above B?
C. B.
Yeah. What?
C. Say
C.
C.
C is what I was looking for.
See?
Sorry. God. If you wonder what I look like when I'm having sex.
And also, I'm concerned that obviously when you're having sex, there are cameras and lots of people. And a score at the end.
And now for the closer.
Which will be performed by someone else.
While you see the names of all the people that made it possible.
And then a promo for next week. So, if it only happens between 8:30 and 9 on a Wednesday night, the thing that turns you on is the new inventors. And let's put it this way, she's a little lady, and it's strong whiskey.
What is that?
That's called grown man juice.
Hang on, I've had some of that before. It doesn't taste like that.
Catch him in a moment where he wasn't sort of being Lou Reed, because you never hear stories about him being, you know, obviously...
sorry guys, we've just got a problem with Mick's mic.
Oh, this is an awkward moment.
Oh, this is enough.
I might have to cover up while they look at your mic, Miff, because it's right on your cleavage.
Shouldn't you turn the other way, Adam?
Sorry? Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go. I wouldn't be able to answer any
I have to
questions.
say, it is hard not to touch him inappropriately.
Lucy?
Oh, this is damper than it was before. Well done.
Thank you.
I don't
Thank
need
you.
the points either.
Katarina organised...
geek, I got something, come on.
Yeah, and she organised two ladies backstage for me after the show.
Want to hold up your...
Oh, is that what you're calling it now?
Yeah, it's not quite a foot, but... Adam.
Well, it's time for us to say goodbye.
Correct. How are we going to finish the show, though?
That's what I say.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm not ready to answer that question. It's time for us to go, unfortunately.
I know. Go again.
Unfortunately, it's time for us to go.
Hope you've enjoyed the deleted scenes from Spicks and Specks.
Miff, how are we going to finish the outtakes episode?
I think there is only one way to finish it, and it was a magical moment when Dennis Walter got up on stage, completely unscripted, no one knew this was going to happen, and sang a beautiful, heart-wrenching version of My Way with none other than a band called...
Root. Good night, ladies.
Now the end is near, and so I think the final curtain, my friend, I'll say it then, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain.